Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I'm not going to read through the full article. This will be more of an introduction to this particular case, and it does seem to be pretty early days in regards to the investigation. So I would imagine that more information will come to light over the next few days. Perhaps it will be appropriate to make an update in regards to this case. At this point in time, the details are a little light and also a little confusing. So I'm going to relay my understanding of the case. But given that it's so early, given that the details are a little bit vague, this article's not entirely clear at every point. So I may have some of the details incorrect at this point in time. But the headline will be a good starting point. A dismembered body of a woman has been found in a blood-soaked duffel bag on a street in Queens, New York. Police are hunting the husband and the son. Okay, so a woman's body was discovered in a blood-filled duffel bag in Queens early Saturday morning. Law enforcement sources say that the unidentified victim may have been killed by a family member. So I'll just clarify my understanding as best I can here. I believe when this article says the unidentified victim, I think it's saying that the victim's name has not been disclosed to the public at this point in time. I believe that's what it's saying. I believe that the police, the investigators, at the very least have an understanding of who the victim is, even if they've not been able to make a full 100% confirmation of that at this point, being very early, and it's a dismembered body, so seemingly that's not necessarily easy to do. But essentially, the duffel bag was found actually by two separate people. One person reported it to the police and then simply walked away by the look of it. Then another person found the duffel bag, and they had some hounds with them, some dogs, who were paying a lot of attention to the bag. And so the dog owner eventually realized that there was actually a body in the bag. They thought it was a mannequin of sorts, a crash test dummy at first, but finally reality sank in that there was in fact a dead body, chopped up, dismembered, forgive me, and stuffed into the duffel bag. There was a trail of blood from the duffel bag leading to a gated community which is called Forest Hills Gardens, less than a mile away, and that blood trail led to one home in particular. So that home is the center of the investigation. Police believe that it's a possibility that a male relative killed the woman and dumped her body. That being the case, the police are, according to the headline here, police are hunting the husband and son. So we don't really have any information, any further information in regards to that, other than to say no arrests have been made at this point. But the article doesn't clarify why the police are hunting the husband and son. Are the husband and son not at the premises? Are they not able to be traced? We don't know. There's not enough information within this article. It does tell us how the body was found, and then the article also tells us about the rising crime in New York City. So I've chosen not to go over those two aspects there, and that's pretty much all we do know. So this isn't the first case like this that we've seen. We've seen that case quite recently, I believe, was in New York, with a woman in her 50s, 60s, killed by a trans person, if I remember correctly, a disabled trans person who went into a dollar store with the dead lady's leg underneath him on his wheelchair. So, yeah, these dismemberments happen. We've also had that OnlyFans lady. Forgive me, I can't remember her name, but she was murdered in Italy, an OnlyFans model. She was murdered by her boyfriend, or a gentleman, or a man that she had sexual liaison with. and she was dismembered, and her body was dumped. So this kind of situation, unfortunately, is not totally uncommon. I've seen a few cases just in the last month like this. So of course, full condolences to the victims and the victim's family. Um, but perhaps the murderers were either or both the husband and the son. We don't know at this point, but this article is telling us that the husband and the son are being hunted. Um, so we don't know what's going to happen. Let's find out. And I think I probably, if I do see an update in regards to this case, I probably will make a video in regards to it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do too much in tracking the case, seeing as there's such little information at this point in time, but we'll see how we go. So I'll wrap things up here. Full condolences to the extended family, certainly, and the victim, of course. And so I'll wrap things up here. Again, there's a link in the description. If you do see value in this type of content, please do show me some support. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. I'm trying to pump out a lot of videos each week. I have been saying a lot of videos every day. It's getting a little bit too draining for me, so we'll have to limit it every now and then. We'll have to take a bit of a break every now and then, just so that I don't go completely batty. But I'll thank you for your time and your support. You have a great rest of your day.